Lindsay, so many gyms are looking to add nutrition coaching programs, and many gyms make the same common mistakes. What is the number one common mistake that you see when gyms are trying to build a nutrition coaching program on their own that is costing them time, energy, and costing them the ability to truly help their clients?
Yeah, this one really stands out. It's definitely the most common, and it involves the intake process. And I would say it's actually two parts to this. Number one, they're not bundling or they're not setting a member up with the best solution from day one. So selling fitness and nutrition together in that free intro. The other side of it is that multiple staff are leading the free intro and the message is not consistent. So we need to make sure that every single person is on board with what your gym is offering and the best solution to set that member up for success. The number one tip that I would recommend to help overcome this is role play. Role play that front end offering, that free intro, and make sure that all staff that has a hand in that process are on the same page.
That is such a great tip. And the truth is like every coach or whoever's doing those free intros wants to help people. They want to help people achieve those results, but they don't feel comfortable talking about nutrition, or they just want to get them sale and then try to get them sold on nutrition later, which kind of feels like a used car salesman. Like, hey, you told me that CrossFit was going to help me reach my goals, and now you're trying to get me to buy a nutrition program. Instead, if you package the program where like, hey, this membership option is the best way to help you reach your goals, you're going to be so much more effective in helping our clients reach their goals, but then also building the nutrition coaching program. Now, we know after helping 4,000 gym owners and coaches build successful nutrition coaching programs, the best way to do this is get someone started on day one, not resell them later.
Yeah, absolutely. And also you have to look at the staff that have a hand in that process. Perhaps this is their first time talking about nutrition, and people tend to speak more passionately and confidently about what they know. So role play is crucial to build their confidence and make sure that they have that information in their toolkit and are really providing the best experience for members.
You know, those free intros need to be intentional, right? So, we have templates for that. And you actually, during the HSN mentoring training process, one of the things we added in 2021 is a free intro role play call where you are role playing with the entire staff so that everyone is on the same page. And I always love after these calls, people start getting people signed up for nutrition before the program's actually launched.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's my favorite call, I have to say, and I would say that it's people's most favorite call throughout the training process because it really puts what they have learned and what they've been working on into implementation. And they're able to hop on the entire staff and work through any issues, any problems with all that intake process, and then be super confident at the end of that call to really put that plan into motion.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right, I want to talk about the second common mistake that I think a lot of gyms have made. I've made this in the past with other roles and tasks, different roles in our gym, not finding the right fit to run your nutrition coaching program, or even more importantly, not having the systems so that when a nutrition coach leaves, the program does not leave with that coach. Now, of all of the free intro calls that I have, this is one of the most common things. Like, I had a coach, they went through an online certification or whatever, and they built this program. But when that coach left for whatever reason, life happened, they move, whatever the case may be, the program left with the coach.
Yeah.
So I think this is two different things that we have to kind of tackle. But the first one, not finding a right fit. I'll give my 3 tips and, in this order, what I look for when hiring someone to be a part of our team. The first one is their personality. Like, do they have the soft skills? Do they have the relationship? Are they positive people? Like, nutrition coaching is all about relationship building, rapport. Do they have that ability to build that rapport and build that relationship? The second thing is, do they have a passion for nutrition? And this is the thing that I think stumps up the most amount of gym owners, because they look at their coaching staff who's very passionate about lifting barbells or whatever the case may be. And they say, hey, do you want to do nutrition? Or the head coach, hey, I want to run a nutrition program. I want you to lead it up. Well, maybe that person is not passionate about nutrition, right? So you've identified this person, put them in a role that they're not really set up for success with because they're not passionate about it. They don't walk the walk. And it's really tough to build authority when working with clients if you're not walking the walk and can't talk from experience. I think
Absolutely.
the third thing that I look for is the follow through, right? I think this is the make or break with a successful nutrition coach. You know, nutrition coaching is not just those in-person visits, it's the other 23 hours of the day, it's the other 30 days of the month that they're not coming in person and meeting with you. So you need to have good follow through, check in with clients. If you say you're going to do something, do it so that you can build that relationship, build that rapport with that client. And a lot of coaches are not used to that because they coach the 7 to 8 class and they're done after that. So, it's a different skill set. Not necessarily all coaches make great nutrition coaches.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. Absolutely. And it's so important to take the time to really dig into, is this what you're passionate about? Is this part of your perfect day? And you need to find that right person because that will be the face of your program.
Absolutely. I always, start with your staff. Is there anyone that's passionate that fits these three things first before, like, we can teach all of the knowledge that they need to know to be a successful nutrition coach, but I can't teach the personality and the skills to actually want to follow through. Systems help with follow through, of course, making it easier, but you still need to be able to do that. If a coach says, or an owner says, I don't have someone in my staff that's a good fit, go look outside of your staff. Maybe you have a nurse, maybe you have a teacher, maybe you have someone that's been through their own transformation themselves. One of the people I think about is Mary Cook with CrossFit Swarm.
Yeah.
And she lost 200 pounds. I remember doing the first call with her, and I'm not usually this straightforward when I do those free calls, but I was like, I know that we can help you. You are going to be an amazing nutrition coach, and I want you to sign up for HSN mentoring. And luckily they did. And she's been able to leave her full-time job and just do this full-time, inspire people around her, help them make meaningful change. But she's lost 200 pounds. Like, she can relate to people more than many of our other coaches because they haven't been through that huge transformation themselves.
Yeah, it allows her to have that empathy. And I think you mentioned before, Nicole, this is such a relationship building role, and you need to have those skills to build that rapport with your members and really make the program thrive.
Once you have a coach in place, you need to have those systems. What does it look like start to finish when working with a nutrition client? Because what if that coach leaves? What if that coach has a baby? What if something happens? You want to be able to easily add someone else to support that role. I think of the opposite, right? What if your program's growing so fast and now your coach can't handle any more clients? You want to easily be able to onboard new coaches and, most importantly, provide a consistent experience so that you can scale your nutrition coaching program.
Yeah, I think this all goes back to the fact of the importance of having the owner involved in that process. They need to know, they need to be involved with the training. I know with HSN mentoring, the owners go through the same training as the nutrition coaches, and it's so vital. They may not be working with clients themselves, but they need to know the systems. They need to set the expectations for their coaches as well and be able to help support if a coach leaves for whatever reason or when they are ready to add a new coach.
I think about, when you are working for someone, if the boss is bought into something, you're going to be exponentially more excited about whatever that thing is. So as an owner, you are the leader of your tribe. You have to know what's going on. You have to be able to support your coach, meet with them regularly so that you can grow this program to the vision that you want it. So, I would say one actionable step that you can take as a gym owner, if you have a nutrition coaching program right now, is sign up as a client. Is this coaching experience what you want for your members? I know for most of the gym owners that I talked to prior to coming on to HSN, they say it's not the experience that I want, or they're running it and they realize, I know there's a better way. I'm spending so much time reinventing the wheel. I'm feeling overwhelmed with 5 clients. Like, I know there's more people in my community that need help with nutrition. Like, I need the systems. I need to be able to hire someone to do the day-to-day roles of a nutrition coach.
Yeah, when I first started, one of the first clients I worked with was the owner, and he became the avatar. He became that spokesperson for the program, which was monumental in helping our program grow within the gym, because the members weren't only hearing it from me, they were hearing it from other coaches on staff, and they were hearing it from the owner. So it was really that consistent message that this is the best option for them to reach their goals.